Hello, welcome to Daily News from Mazar-i-Sharif TV. Seyyed Ahmad Shirazi participates in Muharram 2023 mourning ceremonies in Kuwait. Seyyed Ahmad Shirazi, the esteemed son of Grand Ayatollah Seyyed Hussein Shirazi, attended several other mourning ceremonies in Kuwait during the first 10 days of Muharram 2023. Among these ceremonies were the gatherings held at the residence of Ayatollah Khagan and the Husseiniyah of Seyyed Ali Musavi. During these events, he engaged in conversations with religious figures, cultural personalities, and mourners of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Representative of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi attends Muharram mourning in Lebanon. At the invitation of the devoted believers from the region of Sarin in the Bekaa Valley, Lebanon, Sheikh Jalal Ma'ash, the representative of the Grand Ayatollah Seyyed Hussein Shirazi, participated in a gathering of mourners commemorating Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in the said region. Delivering a heartfelt speech on the occasion of Muharram 2023, he expounded on the greatness of the personality of Bab al-Hawa'ij, Hazrat Abbas, peace be upon him, the purpose behind the events of Ashura, and the profound significance of visiting Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, shrine. The representative of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi concluded his remarks by urging the world's leaders to adhere to the path of the Beit. Furthermore, it is worth mentioning that on the 8th night of Muharram 2023, Sheikh Jalal Ma'ash also attended a gathering at the Husseiniyah Biaqoud region in Beirut, Lebanon. During this event, he addressed the audience of Imam Hussein's mourners and began his speech with a hadith from Imam al-Mahdi, may Allah hasten his reappearance, then elaborated on the connection between Mahdism and the events of Ashura. Commemoration of Tasu'a mourning in Husseiniyah Beit al-Hussein in Melbourne, Australia. The Shia community in Melbourne, Australia, observed the Tasu'a mourning ceremony of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, on the 9th of Muharram 2023 at the Husseiniyah Beit al-Hussein. Mourners gathered at the significant center associated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in this city to express their grief and pay homage to Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. During this event, attendees listened to thought-provoking speeches on the significance of the events of Ashura and then participated in the traditional mourning rituals, including chest beating as a symbol of their sorrow and devotion. Commemoration of Tasu'a of Imam Hussein in Husseiniyah Motawasalin in Sweden. The observance of the Tasu'a of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in the year 1445 AH took place at the Husseiniyah of Motawasalin, dedicated to Hazrat Fatima Zahra and Hazrat Khadija Kubra, peace be upon them, in the city of Vimmerby, Sweden. This Husseini ceremony, affiliated with the revered religious authority, gathered devoted followers of the Ahlul Beit, peace be upon them, to reflect on the multifaceted dimensions of the Ashura uprising. The event paid tribute to the noble family of the infallibility and purity, peace be upon them. Participation of Ayatollah Shirazi's office members in mourning procession. On the evening of Tasu'a of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in the year 1445 AH, members and officials of the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Seyyed Hussein Shirazi, along with the students and authorities of Allama ibn Fahd Ali Seminary, solemnly joined the scholars' mourning procession. Departing from the Allama ibn Fahd Ali Seminary, an affiliated center of the religious authority, this procession proceeds towards the holy shrine of Bab al-Hawa'ij, Hazrat Qamar Bani Hashim, peace be upon him. Upon reaching the sacred courtyard of Imam Hussein's shrine, they mourned and commemorated the tragedy of Ashura. During this solemn ceremony, the attendees pledged their commitment to uphold Islam and steadfastly promote its teachings, ensuring that they will never relent in their efforts to propagate the noble principles of this divine religion. Director of Ayatollah Shirazi's office in Basra, Iraq, attends several mourning ceremonies. Sheikh Nazar al-Hassan, the director of the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Seyyed Hussein Shirazi in Basra, Iraq, continued his activities during the first 10 days of Muharram 1445 AH by participating in mourning ceremonies in the districts of the Alaba and the Al-Muqabbal in Basra. During his presence in these mourning ceremonies, he conveyed the greetings and prayers of Ayatollah Shirazi to the mourners of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Believers from different parts of the world visit Ayatollah Shirazi's office in holy Karbala. During the past few days, Ayatollah Seyyed Hussein Shirazi's esteemed office in Karbala, Iraq, warmly welcomed believers from Iran and Australia. The visitors had the opportunity to meet with the representatives of the Islamic Authority, Seyyed Shirazi and Sheikh Talib Salehi, and received valuable advice from them. Furthermore, on the evening of the 8th of Muharram 1445 AH, this office witnessed the presence of a group of Husseini pilgrims from the city of Mosul who had a meeting with Seyyed Shirazi. Morning of Tasu'a and Ashura at Ayatollah Shirazi's office in Mazar-i-Sharif, Afghanistan. The commemoration of Tasu'a and Ashura of the year 1445 AH was held at the esteemed office of Ayatollah Seyyed Hussein Shirazi in Mazar-i-Sharif, Afghanistan. Numerous Shia Muslims and followers of the Ahlul Beit, peace be upon them, participated in these solemn gatherings, expressing their grief and sorrow. During these gatherings, they also extended their heartfelt condolences to the revered presence of Imam al-Mahdi, may Allah hasten his reappearance, on the days of the martyrdom of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, fervently praying for his imminent reappearance. Najaf TV Global Network covers Muharram services in Basra. In the first 10 days of Muharram 1445 AH, Najaf TV Global Network provided media coverage of the Muharram services and processions dedicated to the mourners of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in Basra, Iraq. The network's media team engaged with members and officials of these processions, conducting interviews that showcased the dedication of these servants of Imam Hussein to the world. Commemoration of Muharram 2023 by the Women's Section of the Islamic Thought Center in Baghdad. During the first 10 days of Muharram 2023, the women's sections of the Ahlul Beit Islamic Thought Center, an affiliated center of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, warmly welcomed all grieving women. Dozens of active women from religious and cultural fields attended these ceremonies and engaged in mourning. Mrs. Amiri, the head of the women's section at the Ahlul Beit Islamic Thought Center, delivered a speech among the attendees during this event. Morning of Tasu'a and Ashura at Ahlul Beit Center in Madagascar. The commemoration of Tasu'a and Ashura of the year 2023 was observed at the Ahlul Beit Center, an affiliated center of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the city of Mahajanga, Madagascar. During these solemn ceremonies, attended by dozens of Shia Muslims and followers of the Holy Ahlul Beit, peace be upon them, the participants mourned and expressed their grief. Throughout the first 10 days of Muharram 2023, the Ahlul Beit Center hosted mourners and conducted various mourning ceremonies. Additionally, the center organized processions and offered hospitality to mourners and citizens, introducing them to the noble personality of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, among its other activities during these days. Report on the morning procession of chain bearers at the shrine of Imamain al-Qazimain, peace be upon them. The morning procession of chain bearers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qazimain diligently observed the morning rituals throughout the first 10 days of Muharram 2023. With the active participation of dozens of mourners, this procession took to the streets of this sacred city, performing mourning ceremonies, and then proceeded to the blessed shrine of Imamain Qazimain, peace be upon them, to continue their mourning and grief. Commemoration of Muharram 2023 by Ladies Group of Servants of Imam Mahdi, may Allah hasten his advent, in Karbala. The Ladies Group of Servants of Imam al-Mahdi, an affiliated center of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, like other affiliated centers across the globe, reverently observed the first 10 days of Muharram 2023 with various ceremonies. Each gathering of this group hosted over 1,500 participants from different parts of Karbala who actively engaged in mourning. Utilizing distinct decorations symbolizing the infallible Ahlul Beit, peace be upon them, was one of the notable aspects of their ceremonies. Additionally, during this period, the group organized separate classes and ceremonies exclusively dedicated to children aged 2 to 12, specifically catering to the children of affiliated nurseries associated with the Ladies Group of Servants of Imam al-Mahdi, may Allah hasten his advent.